this go round on Ozempic, hun, this has been a doozy as far as my digestive system is concerned. Hey y'all, before we even get started with the video, I want to tell you guys that everything that I'm talking about in the video is related. So just give your girl time to build up the story. Love y'all. Bye. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Wendy, and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and consider subscribing to your girl's channel. New videos posted every Tuesday and Friday, unless I forget, and maybe another day of the week, depending on what's going on. But that another day of the week's probably not going to happen. A1 since day one, however long you've been here, I show appreciation. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking about already, man. It's all love. So today, baby, is week 15's update. I know you see it. We're here for week 15's update, baby. And what a doozy it is. Okay? So picture it. July 14th, 2023. At approximately 4 p.m. I know this is for week 16, but I'm going to tell you today, okay? Why your girl felt nauseous. I was like, oh, I feel nauseous. I said, let me step outside. I step outside, okay? I did give myself my injection today. Okay, it's Friday. So, going about my business. Little head starts hurting again. Your girl's stressing. She's got some stress going on here, okay? I popped 3 Tylenol on an empty stomach. Because when I went to the place to get the sandwich, this time I didn't get a brisket sandwich. I got a turkey sandwich, okay? But when I opened up my sandwich, I said, this looks like brisket. So I thought that they put the wrong thing, put it in the wrong slot. So I bit it. I was chewing on it for 20 minutes. Then I hear from the back, hey, Mai, I have the turkey sandwich. And I said, oh, well, I'll be chewing on that too for about 20 minutes. So that's all I had. I had 2 bites, well, 1 bite and a piece of turkey. That's all I had. After I had a sugary breakfast, okay? I went to Starbucks. I got me a caramel ribbon crunch with a blonde ad shot, okay? And then I had a ham and Swiss croissant. I did. And that's my business, okay? All right? And that did not contribute to my later issue. So I had those 2 bites of that, right? And then I think I was sipping a little bit on some ginger ale because I just felt like my little tum-tum was hitting with the bum, and it just wasn't boom, boom, booming. We weren't zoom, zoom, zooming. So I said to myself, myself said, huh? I said, girl, you should get you a ginger ale, hun. Because I had no choice because there was a water outage. There was a water outage in my store that I like. Yeah, so I couldn't get an icy. And that's my business. Okay. So then, head starts hurting, Pow, 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 pow. Popped them. It went down. Wasn't minding my business. Driving over this causeway with these 2 big old bridges over water that ain't nobody tell me about. And then they laugh. Ah, ha, 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 ha. What's funny? No, ma'am, this is not funny. Who's laughing? You're laughing. And I don't think it's funny because I don't like bridges, baby. I don't like the causeway down there in Baton Rouge. And I definitely don't like the Chesapeake Bridge. So, we're going. We get to our destination because we're finna eat. We're starving, honey. We are well, they're not really starving. I'm starving because I haven't had any sustenance except for ginger ale that I didn't really drink. And then half of the Gatorade, the one with the electrolytes, because your girl's a little weak, apparently, honey. Child. So I'm sipping on my little Gatorade. I said I need to start, hydrating. I need to start hydrating, because I like to stay hydrated. I don't want to have headaches. Okay? Baby. So we're at the destination. I'm like, I said, ooh. So we walk in. And I'm like, ooh, I said, I gotta go outside. I said, I feel nauseous. So I walk outside. And as I walk outside, I see somebody in their car, but I was like, I don't care. I gotta do what I gotta do. So I spit, okay? I didn't know if it was a man. I didn't know if it was a woman. But I was told that women don't spit. Young ladies don't spit. Little did my grandma know that when I was in Iraq, I was hawking some of the best loogies ever. I am a professional spitter, honey.
Boy, if you don't...
Never mind. Anyway. So, baby, so I spit, and I was just like, whoa. And so I was like, okay, let me go get that ginger ale, because I still had maybe about a fourth of the ginger ale left. So I was like, let me go get the ginger ale, you know? So I said, okay, got the ginger ale. So I started drinking it and, you know, trying to guzzle it a little bit, you know, so I can, you know, quickly coat my tum-tum, right? So, you know, I'm sitting down. And, you know, my daughter has a side salad. And I was like, did you order a pizza? And she was like, no. And so she's talking to me. And so, child, I gave her the money because she misunderstood what I said. I gave her the money because she misunderstood what I said. So I didn't even like get to explain to her like, hey, this is for you to go get you something. I didn't have time. I had to jet off to the daggone bathroom. Okay. And when I get to the bathroom, baby, as soon as I see the toilet, your girl is earling in the toilet of a public bathroom.
Come on now, dog.
Not only was I hurling, it was for about 5 good minutes. 5 minutes. And I hear the employees. So I think that they're talking crap about me in my wee tum-tum. And I'm just still going. It just keeps going and going and going. And then it's red. I didn't have anything red. The drink I was drinking was a tropical drink. And it was orange. This was red, honey. I was like, is this the sandwich? I said, what is this? And I just kept going. And it was burning. And now I'm sweating. I am in a full-blown sweat at this point. So I'm sweating. I'm barfing. I'm crying. And not only am I doing all those things, baby, I am snotting. And guess what else? My face is red. So as I'm doing all of these things at once, baby, guess what then happens? I'm like, so not only am I barfing, sweating, crying, and snotting, now I'm making uncontrollable noises. I can't control these noises. So then I walk out. And I had to quickly, I'm so embarrassed. I have vomited, baby, all over the seat. Not just on the seat, on the top part too. Y'all, I was so embarrassed for myself. I was so embarrassed. I was so daggone embarrassed. And I know y'all are like, oh, you shouldn't worry what people think about you. If y'all would have seen that bathroom and that disarray I left it in. So I said to myself, absolutely not. I said, I'm finna go in here because I tried to see if they had cleaning supplies, you know, so I can just handle it and, you know, but they didn't. So now I'm even more embarrassed because now I have to go to the counter with these daggone 17, 16, 18-year-old girls that's working for the summer. I got to go with my tail twinks my legs. And I said, excuse me, miss. Can I have some cleaning supplies? And I'm still sweating. Wiping sweat with the paper towel that I took out the bathroom. Because I had to clean my face off as best I could. But the sweat kept coming. I said, Jesus. What is this? Do I need an arc? Okay? Do I need a personal arc for all the sweat that is pouring. It just keep going. It's like the Energizer Bunny, baby. I would hate to sweat around a significant other if I was me, because he gonna be like, dang girl, sis, doesn't stop. And I'm gonna be like, hey, it doesn't. It don't stop. And it's not my underarms, because I have something for that. It's my face. It's the rest of my body. No, I'm not putting that carb stuff on me. I don't know what that stuff is made of. You ain't finna have my skin break out. I already have an autoimmune disorder about my skin. So you want me to put an unknown substance on there too? Maybe I had to go with my tail twist my legs to these young girls. And then not only that, it's some boys in there too. And then the owner. So I said, hey, miss, can I please get some cleaning supplies? Because, you know, can I get some cleaning supplies? So she was like, yeah. So then the other girl comes in. What she need it for? If somebody don't come and get Piper, okay? Chastity, Charity. I'm naming specific names because those are probably the names, folks. Can somebody please come get them? And so then I had to say, I threw up in the bathroom. So then the girl was like, certainly. So then she, you know, scurries to get it. So then the girl was like, if you can't get it all up, you know, don't worry about it. I said, you know who? Who's not finna get it all up? Baby, do you know that I am the toilet cleaning master? So I know how to clean the bathroom. I'm gonna clean that. Just what I did. Now, so you know, your girl, I had to do what I had to do. You know, so I sprayed it down. You know what I'm saying, with the half bleach, half water. Half bleach, half water. I said, okay, well, you know, it is what it is. You got to work with what you got to work with. So I got all that bad boy off, you know what I'm saying? And then I look in the toilet bowl where she's just been spewing the juices, baby. Just spewing them. And I mean spewing. Like, it was like something off of Exorcist. It was projectile vomiting. That's what it was. Then I forgot to tell y'all, as I'm doubled over in pain, throwing up, I get a cramp. I get a cramp in my ass. Because I got diastasis recti from having a baby. Okay, so her abs, she doesn't have a core. So not only am I throwing up, I got to stand up from bending over. I got to stand up and stretch because I got a cramp while I was throwing up. Somebody make it make sense. I said, I know that outwardly we are wasting away. I know that. But at this rate, brothers and sisters, at this rate, I mean, I just don't know. It's just been a doozy of a day, huh? So, you know, so I wiped it all off, and then I look in the toilet bowl, and there, when you flush the toilet, it does nothing, okay? It's still residue of vomit around the porcelain bowl of the toilet. And then guess what? There's no scrubber in there. There's not a scrubber in there so that I can scrub it. You think I'm gonna stick my hand in a public toilet? With it? Ooh. Now, I'm not bougie like that. When I'm at home, yes, ma'am, I'm in it. I'm at home. This is a public toilet. You already had stuff that was already in there before I got there. And so then I had to tell her. So I went in, you know, I washed my hands, grabbed several paper towels, took the paper towels, got the towel off the floor, scooped it, booped it, opened the door with my other paper towel, baby, kicked it, threw it, we out. I said, hey, this is this. I was like, this is this. I said, hey, be careful. It's vomit on there. She said, okay. And so this was a different girl. Now, hun, So now it's 3 young ladies. Because at first it was 1. Then it was 2, now it's 3. Now they all know that the old geriatric millennial woman that's ready to eat for extra. I said, well, I wore the perfect shirt today. That's what I said as I had to, walk to the table. So then I walked to the table in a party that I'm with. I said, hold on, child. Hold on, that's my DoorDash. So the older geriatric millennial lady, me, had to talk to all of the teenage girls that were working for the summer. So your girl vomited. So could it have been the Tylenol? Possibly. Could it have been this sweltering heat? Possibly. Could it be that I had given myself an injection earlier? Possibly. But I know one thing is for certain and 2 things for sure, hon. That Wendi, I almost said my full name, Journeywithwendi, has never thrown up on Ozempic. It's what I do know. But it's happened today. And as I was driving this 7-hour drive that I had time to think. And much like you, Miss Molly, this go round on Ozempic, hun, this has been a doozy as far as my digestive system is concerned. I have not had so much explosive diarrhea. Because remember, last time I was constipated for like weeks on end. Y'all, I hit my knee. I was trying to be a G about it. My knee hurt. I hit my knee hard going to that dough, child. Dang. Whew. Okay. Then when the young lady comes to bring the food to the table, guess what she says? Hey, you okay? Can I get you anything? As I'm still sweating, I said, no, thank you. I'm good. Good, embarrassed. Okay? So I go out to the table with my party and I'm like, hey, they was like, what happened to you? I said, man, I was in there throwing up. I said, you didn't hear me? They was like, no. I said, girl. I said, I was so loud that I thought that some of them heard me. Some of the employees heard me and they was talking junk about me. And so they were like, no, what happened was one of the girls, like they had got busy and one of the girls was in the back hiding. That's why we only saw 2. It was 3 of them. And I was like, oh, I thought they were talking junk. I don't care. I don't care if they were not talking junk. Already in my mind, it has been made up, baby. It's been made up. My mind's been made up that it didn't matter. I was already embarrassed to the embarrassivity of embarrassed. Okay. And then we were lost. So I had to tell myself, hey, Sergeant Wendi, okay, who has passed a land navigation course, was the first female in her class to finish. You know the way. You know the way. What are your markers? Go back in your mind, not your headache mind or your throw up mind. You gotta go back to your WLC mind, your warrior leader course, the last 30-day class they had. You see what life throws me? Because every other class after that was 2 weeks. That's all. Okay? So I had to go back to the basics. Can't do it on your own. Face it. Realize what you're really chasing. Yeah. Baby. So we go. And I'm like, Then I was like, you know the way. So I was like, because I remember seeing a Dodge Challenger. And so, but this person didn't rev their engine, like, I'm like, what you got the Hemi for? What you got? What do you have that for? If you're not gonna do it when ladies are around. So I remembered, I said, it's got to be, I said, because I saw the Challenger down here, but on the street that we're on, there is a definite cop car because I logged it in my mind. I said, oh, a cop lives here. Uh-huh. Yeah. Gotcha. So then I said, you got to go back. I said, this street right here, the Challenger was on. The street you're looking for has the cop car. Once I remembered that, baby, she was able to get home with no phone. That's how we had to do it back. Remember that? I was shamed then too. Because my friend laughed at me. It was keek. You know? Sergeant Wendi was to the rescue. I said, you got your phone. You have your phone. While you keep keying. Because I started to get frustrated and tell her, hey, look, lady, put it in the GPS. I didn't do it. You hear my voice, my throat? It hurts so bad. I can't even talk the way that I want to talk because my throat hurts. And I still haven't eaten anything because I'm scared. I'm afraid that if I eat or drink, that baby, look, it's coming all back up. And I just can't have that happen. Okay? So, those of you who have caught this video this week, that tidbit's not going to be in next week, probably. I don't think so, but it may be if I remember. Okay? Because I'm shenanigan. All right? She's still shenaniganing. Okay? So this week, when your girl stepped on the scale, when I stepped on the scale before I left, because, you know, post throw up, I had to have lost 2 pounds post throw up. Had to. Maybe even 3. The way that was shooting out, baby. So before I left and I stepped on the scale, baby, I do have an update and it's a positive one. And I'm going to get to it. So your girl is officially 212. So your girl is officially 212. So your girl is officially 212. That means we have lost a total of 52 pounds, baby. What? 52 pounds, okay? I don't know. That is pretty freaking cool. And then my doctor, well, not my doctor, the pharmacist that helps my doctor, she's a clinical pharmacist. That's what she is. The clinical pharmacist, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, the lady whose name I don't never get, she talking about some, that your girl can go up to 2.4 milligrams of Ozempic. She said, well, you could go up to the 2.4. I said, can I? She said, yeah. I said, when? She said, when you do your A1C. I said, really? Really? So you're going to hold Ozempic hostage. They're 2.4. Uh-huh. You're going to hold that hostage over your girl? Okay, lady. She said, yeah, so when you get your A1C done, we'll reschedule, and then we could talk about it then. I said, And so then she asked me how many pounds have I lost. And so then I said, baby, I said 41 pounds. And I said, oh, no. I said, excuse me. No, ma'am. I said 51. Right. I told her 51. Then what she had said was, so she asked me how much I weighed now. And so I was like, right now I'm at 213. And she was like, oh man. She was like, the last time we spoke, which was May 17th or something like that. Sometime in May we had spoke, like late May. And so she was like, I was at 220. And so she was like, good for you. I was like, I was at 2. I said, because I used to keep a chart. Of my weight loss, you know, like week by week. But then y'all know I had hit that plateau for that long time. So your girl quit doing it. And then I didn't redo it, you know. So to know that I had lost 7 pounds, well, really 8. But you know, I had lost 8 pounds in that time, hun. Like, that has been great. He was like, well, you're still losing on the 2 milligram. So as for right now, we're not going to change it because it's still effective for you right now. And I was like, where was this clinical pharmacist when I was at a plateau? Where were you then, hun? I could have been summertime fine by, I mean, she already fine. She already fine. She would just be fine. She's already fine, baby. Don't get it twisted. Who's not? What? Where? It must be somebody else. I'm just saying, child. Nah, where? Yeah, so essentially, I didn't know anything about going up to the 2.4 milligram. I didn't even know that was a daggone option. And so she was saying that they were opening up, like some other medications they're opening up. So like Wegovy, she said I'm eligible for Wegovy. But I don't want to do Wegovy if it's not higher than semaglutide. You know what I mean? Because to me, like, that's counterproductive. And I don't want Wegovy. I want Mounjaro. I'm working on something, y'all. We gonna get it. We gonna get it. We gonna get it. And when we get it, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is, and then y'all gonna be like, "Big win." I didn't know you had it like that. I didn't know I had it like that either. I didn't know I had it like that either. Y'all gonna be like, "Oh, look at my girl," and I'll be like, and is. Medication is concerned, it's, going up to 2.4. I mean, like she said, it is still effective. I haven't hit a plateau or anything like that yet. And so hopefully I don't. I'm doing so much better on it, except for the gastrointestinal issues. Like, this has been the worst. Like, I know before, like I said, I was constipated for like 3 weeks, and then, like 2 weeks off and on after, but like the nausea, the gas, and then it like the diarrhea. And now it seems like I feel like I'm not getting enough food in, because I'm trying to hydrate, but I also have to be aware that I need to eat as well. But there's no balance. Like, there's not a balance, because if I eat, then I'm not drinking. If I drink, then I'm not eating. And it doesn't matter if it's water. So what I try to do is I gotta make my, like whatever food I have to make my bites count, essentially, at this point. And so, that could be kind of concerning, because if I'm not getting enough nutrients, then I'm really gonna have to seek some very good supplements in order to counter, because you guys, well, I don't know if y'all watch it, but I watch Making It Afraid, and so I know what happens to them folks when they, be malnourished, their teeth and stuff be, what's it, Steven missing his bottom teeth, you know what I'm saying, from his teeth falling out on challenges. Those who watch the show know. So I'm looking like I'm not trying to have any long-term issues. And also, like those Ozempic finger that people were talking about. So I have a ring that I wear on my middle finger on my left hand. And I can no longer wear the ring on this finger, because I feel like if I did like that and like flung my hand, I would lose it. However, on my right hand, I don't have that problem. So that is another new development. We got stuff happening all over. We throwing up. She's just sickly, okay? So, but the week before, we're having panic attacks. Now you got panic attacks in public. Now you're throwing up in public. What am I gonna do next week? What am I to look for next week? So I just really am trying to figure out what is going to happen next week. So 4th of July week, your girl had a panic attack. This week, she's throwing up. Week 14, she had a panic attack. Week 15, She's throwing up. What is week 16 gonna bring? That's all. That's all we want to know. So we lost a pound. We're at 212. We have lost 8 pounds since May. It's July. I'm not saying that I'm not concerned, but I'm kind of saying I'm getting a little concerned a little bit. That's kind of a lot. That's a lot. Well, really not now. So that's 1 month is 3 pounds. 2 months is 3 pounds. 1 month is 2 pounds. Okay. All right. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. She had to redo the math in her head. Hun. She's been up for a long time. I've been up since 1:50 a.m., hun. So it's been a day. Okay. It's been a day. It's been a day. It's been a day, hun. So, I think that those are all the updates that I have. This is the second go round of Ozempic, hun. It is just really, I don't know. And then, as a matter of fact, I may not want to go up to 2.4 yet because I am losing a lot of weight on 2 milligrams just themselves, just regular 2 milligrams. No, it's kind of, she ain't saying that she don't want to lose. That ain't what she's saying. And your girl been wearing, your girl be, well, they don't really fit. Okay. I wear some tights. I wore me some tights today, huh? And, they don't fit. Okay. So every time I jump out of the car, I got to pull them up so high because they don't fit. These are my favorite tights. I've had these tights for a long time. These are Nike Dry Fit tights. High waist. They don't really make these like this anymore. And now I cannot fit them. I don't have hips like that anymore. They don't lie. They lie. Hips are lying. Butt's not button. Okay? Because it used to be a big backyard. I had a big backyard. Now, instead of it being a big backyard, it's like, instead of being in a single family home and having about an acre of land, now we're in a townhouse. We're in a townhouse, hun, where the lawn there's not even yours. It's kind of how I feel. Such a downgrade, hun. It's rotund, but it's not. Don't have that weight. I'm gonna let y'all go. This has been Journey with Wendy. I mean, she, her, Wendy. New videos be posted every Tuesday and Thursday, and maybe another day of the week, depending on what's going on. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave them down below, or hit your girl up at Journeywithwendi with an I, not a Y, at gmail.com. And with that, you know what that means? That your girl is what? That your girl is gonna have a fantastic week 16. Okay, we're not gonna let week 14 and 15 get us down. No, we're not. We're not going to let those 2 weeks with those incidents in both weeks, we're not going to let it get us down, huh? So we're speaking and breathing life into week 16, huh? Even though it started off so. We started from the bottom. It can only go up from here, huh? With that, you know what that means? That your girl is going to try to eat or something. I would say pray for me. By the time you see this video, it's gonna be done. You just put the amen on it right now because it is so big. I'm done talking to y'all. Love y'all. Bye.